Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Bryce Harper, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Tyson Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throw. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings. Contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288. 5 homers and the RB. Ross pauses. Here it is on 1-0.
2-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. 1 there.
Out.
On to Cabrera,
He's
but
safe.
it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game as Tides.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners. Double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled off. staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. This ball is out of here. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. He thought he was just about out of the game. He's so foul, but no steps left. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport is Cutting into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 7 homers, and 48 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
0-2.
Wind up and a right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. In now, Maikel Franco. As he cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Franco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capability. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent. Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Offered to the low one there, but came up empty.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. And I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
1 pitch. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No luck. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2 strikes.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
We got
And
full
a change
count.
up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to 1. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Candelario is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andrew Roma.
Into the box, Andrew Romine. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the upper deck. First pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's Bryce Harper now. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Bunted into the air, and the catch is made to end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Up next steps Christian Stewart.
The left fielder.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft stance and feel for the game.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and
that's
that
the ball.
misses 1-1.
That counts. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is
Nope,
laid
upstairs.
off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Jamer.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far this season, Candelario is exactly a .260 hitter. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get.
He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1-1.
Down and away, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Matuk is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto. Good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Grayson Greenier. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. Fouled away. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 287 the average coming in. And even 20 home runs and 42 runs batted in. And he tries to get to the back end, but it gets on by. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball. He got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Into the box now, Michael Franco.
Michael.
Popped him up. Candelario has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Hit out towards second. Goodrum is right there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in now, Andrew Romine. As he'll look at a
Ball
slider
one,
that
no
runs
strike.
in too far for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they can't add to their. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Kristen Stewart. As they watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Count is 1 and 2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty
3
well.
balls, 2
I think
strikes.
it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Romine has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And now Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, DJ
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Number 7, designated hitter.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will... And that'll bring up Mikey Mato.
For the Tigers.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And a full count, 3-2 for Mikey Mato. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back.
2 balls, 2
And a
strikes.
fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brumine. Got it, and the side
Full count, 3-2.
3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Grayson Grenier becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, John Hicks. As he looks at a fastball that's in there. Strike 1. No hits to this point.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball.
And a fastball just
1-1.
It's 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them.
That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And this will miss
got
down
a full
low
count.
in third.
3-2.
Work is full now. It's 3-2.
Called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Hey, you find yourself down 0-2.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
1 ball, no strikes to count, and it's fouled away.
2 balls, 1
Way
strike.
outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Clearly trying time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 4-2. Matt Moore takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Matt Moore.
Leading off for Philadelphia. Standing in now, Reese Hoskins. Up and swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch turns a changeup that can't find the zone, it's ball one. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. A very impressive 5 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
And a full count, 3-2.
The 1-0 home.
Ball,
Looked
that
at
pitch is
for
up.
ball number 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on
He's
first
out.
himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the
He's
dirt,
out.
but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. In now, Miguel Cabrera.
For the Tigers, the first base
Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He doubled his last time through. And this is knocked down on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos.
number 9.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
got the
Can't
count,
quite
1
get
and
the
2.
low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum.
Hey.
As he'll take a look at a
0-1.
high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now, Michael Franco. Number 8. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And
Ball,
1-1
that's
as
inside.
this one's in on the hands. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Brett standing in now, Brett Gardner. Hard hit to the left side, and Mercer there to take it in, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrew Roma.
Stepping in now, Andrew Romine, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Right.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's the fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Romine is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes per second. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be...
You take them when you can get them.
And the pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple